Hello everyone, today's shave we're going back to Spain and to Albufera soaps. This time around is gonna be Café Citrico. So basically citric coffee. The scent notes there, coffee and orange, and you can actually see on the label. Pretty descriptive. Let's see, I like coffee, I like the scent of coffee, I like orange, I like the scent of orange. Let's see how they combine together. To go with it, we're going to get my Highlander brush. I call it the Oyster because of the color of the handle, with a synthetic G5 C knot, a really great synthetic knot, and we're gonna put it to soak straight away now. Now that the brush is there soaking, for a razor, we're going back to the Parker 78R. A mild one, no overhanging, easy to use, and the blade we're gonna load on it is going to be the Astra Platinum, the one we used in the Irish shaving. That's the one we're gonna load in the razor. Here we go. There we go, load it. Just put it there on the back, ready. Now we're gonna wet the face before we open up the soap. There we go. Now grab the soap and let's see what expects us inside. Albufera Café Citrico. Wow, it is what it says, Café Citrico. Pure coffee scent and pure orange scent together. This very simple scent, but very effective actually. It's just a simple scent of coffee and orange. That's it. Basic. Ooh, but it's actually pretty good, I have to say. Pretty good. Ooh. Yeah, and it's pretty strong. It's about a 6 here on the puck, straight away. Ooh. Now, we already used Albufera. I know for a fact this base gives really good leather, and it's pretty good in terms of the shaving and the post-shaving as well. Ooh, this scent is just, yeah, it's pure coffee and orange. Let's put the lid there on the back so you guys can see. See, normally with scents there's always something else there on the background. It gives it more of a cologne-y scent or something like that. Nah, this is coffee and orange. That's it. Really nice actually. Really nice, I have to say. And strong. So let's grab the brush and let's start loading it. Here we go, just washed it up. Let's put it on the back now, drying there. And now let's grab the brush and start our leathering process. There we go, leathered up. Man, yeah, this just explodes on the brush. Scent-wise, it's about a 7, guys. Pretty intense. Pretty intense. Really strong. Coffee and orange. I don't feel anything else there at all. I really don't think there is anything else there. But you guys can see the leather. Look at this explosion there. Look. Just exceptional. And this is a new artisan, like pretty new artisan, but he's been coming out with some pretty simple scents, but very efficient. Very efficient. Nothing too complicated, but pretty intense, pretty good, and with a really good base, I have to say. Look at the amount of leather you have there. Just explodes. Trying to straighten this out now. Loads of hydration there on the leather, but it's still pretty dense, pretty thick. Look at this. My hands are full of leather. So let's put this in the back there for the second pass and let's wash the hands. There you go, and now let's grab the razor and let's start our shave. Parker 78R with an Astra second use with the growth. There we go, first pass is done. Nice. Now, yeah, the leather-wise, I have to say, pretty impressive. I already said this the first time. For a guy that is just after beginning, it's pretty good. Very sleek, very protective, explodes as you guys saw. Yeah, lovely. This scent is pretty intense. It's about a 7 here on the leather. Just pure coffee and orange. It actually feels like it was orange, put it on the coffee, and that's the scent it gives you. That's it. Simple. Ooh, I nicked myself a few times there under those areas. There we go. Should be gone now as soon as I put some water. So let's go. Let's get ready for the second pass. There we go, ready for second pass. Let's grab the brush here and this lovely leather. Let's get ready for second pass. Here we go. There you go, leathered up for second pass. I'm still pretty impressed for a guy that is just after starting. This is pretty good. He can improve. There's always improvements to be made, especially in my opinion on the post shave. He can improve that, like find other stuff that would be better. But one thing that it's actually captivating me is it's the both that I tried are simple scents but very efficient, very good actually, and strong. The way he did it, he didn't retract from the scent. Some people put a bit more less scent, or no, still pretty intense, pretty nice. So you know whatever it's on the label, that's what you're gonna get. No, just straighten this out a bit more. You guys can see the leather there. Oh, it's really nice. There we go. And there's loads here still forming, as you guys can see. So I could have done way more passes with this. Let's put it there on the back. Let's clean up the hands. Grab the razor and start our second pass with the Parker 78R Astra blade second use. Let's go across. There we go, second pass is done. Lovely, jubbly. Yeah, the slickness on this soap is really impressive. I'm gonna keep saying it. Really impressive. And pretty protective. The other thing is this scent is pretty intense, guys. Pretty intense. So let's go. Let's just wet the face and then check the brush. There we go. Now let's grab the brush and let's see how much we still have left here. Wow, there we go. Loads of leather, guys. Just look at this. Look. Just loads of leather there. Pretty shiny. Yeah, and this scent is just all over the place. Definitely a morning scent. Orange, especially Mediterranean countries. We normally tend to drink a bit of orange in the morning and drink our coffee. So this is typical breakfast scent. There we go. Lovely jubbly. Just loads of leather, guys. Loads. I could have done another 3 shaves easy with this. It's not passes, shaves. Just loads there. Now, let's go. Let's take this off. There we go. Now let's pet the face. Now that we petted the face, let's grab some witch hazel. Here we go. Witch hazel and tea tree oil by Boots. There we go, lovely jubbly. Yeah, and I have to say, besides the scent still being here, as soon as I added some witch hazel, the slickness came up again. Yeah, so in terms of slickness and protection, up there. Now, let's let this dry. Gonna wash all my stuff and I see it's back for the post-shave. See you in a bit. We're back. Let's go into the post-shave. So, Café Citrico by Albufera soaps. I know from the last time I used it, this is gonna be pretty oily. So I'm not gonna use a lot. I'm gonna put just a tiny bit. But before we do that, let's shake it up. Now let's open it. Bit of feedback here on the bottom. Yeah, pretty oily, so I didn't need to put that much, and you guys can see on my hands, pretty shiny, pretty oily. That's the thing I said. I actually sent him a message and I said on the last video that it's pretty oily and this doesn't sink into the skin quick enough, so I just put it a small bit less than what I normally do, but it's still doing the job, guys. Woo! Yeah, see, even the alcohol effect takes a while because of the oils. It's just filling it there now. Woo! Yeah, especially here. You're having some feedback here and here because of those nicks in the beginning. Yeah. Woo. And then you guys can see like my skin is pretty oily there now. Oh, and I know this is gonna take a while to sink into the skin. That's the thing I already told him. And I said on the last video as well that we used that I think needs a bit of improvement. It's less oily, although the oils are good and you feel it soothing the skin, but it needs to soak into the skin quicker. Let's put this there on the back. There we go. Yeah, scent-wise, actually, I don't think it intensified that much. A tiny bit more here on the splash, but not by much. Maybe a 7.5 around that. Still pretty strong. Yeah, and I don't know if it's the alcohol that changes the complexity a bit there, because on the soap feels like the pure coffee and pure orange. Here, you do feel the orange, you do feel the coffee, but it feels a bit more, I was gonna say spicy, not pretty, not spicy per se, but actually feels a bit more bittery coffee and sweet, which is strange. I would say the coffee scent becomes a bit more bitter and the orange becomes a bit more sweeter here. But the difference is not big at all. It's just a tiny, and I would say probably is because of the ingredients on the splash, which normally tend to make it harder to have the same scent on the soap and on the splash. Feels just a tiny bit different, but it's still Café Citrico. So really, really nice. Yeah. And as you guys can see, it's not sinking in. As I'm talking, it's still kind of oily. Kind of the consistency of baby oil. If you guys know what I'm talking about, that's kind of the consistency we have here. So that's it. Let's recap our shave. We used a Parker 78R, a mildish razor, pretty efficient, pretty cheap, not expensive at all, a good beginner razor for whoever is starting. No overhanging, which I love. Easy to ride the cap, easy to shave. This knurling is a very efficient knurling, no slippery at all. Really, really nice, easy razor to shave with. We used it actually, before I go to the brush, we used it with an Astra, second use. These ones are the Russian ones, by the way. And then the brush, we use my Oyster by Highlander brushes. Love this handle, love this knot, G5 C knot, and yeah, this handle, I love hefty handles, always did. Yeah, the Oyster, really nice brush. Then the soap, Café Citrico by Albufera soaps, really intense scent. It's about a 7 it's about a 6 on the pocket when the leather goes up to a 7. Pretty high intensity in terms of the scent. The base slickness is there, the protection is there, the leather explodes on the brush. Really nice leather. This is on par with a lot of other ones I've tried already, but if you want to improve, check something for post filling, kind of that way. Improve the post filling, which you can do that. Although it's pretty good already, but there's always improvements to be made, and the post shave is the one where he can improve a bit more. Find other stuff that gives a post shave feel, a better post shave feel, because even during the shave it moisturizes it, it protects, it's pretty slick. Yeah, for a beginner, really nice, and it competes with a lot of other ones that are on the market for a while already. By the way, this is kind of a softish, it's not hard at all, it's kind of a croup. Pretty nice, and the intensity on the scent for me is spectacular because it's pretty high. Pretty high. Let's leave this here on the back there and grab the splash. Now, I already said the splash needs improvement. It's pretty oily and it doesn't sink into the skin, and as you guys can see, still pretty oily there. It's not sinking in. Scent wise is still intense, about a half a point more intense than the soap, but not by much. Yeah, and I'm surprised with these scents because they're very simple, but they're very efficient. Love it. Let's put this on the back. And let's finish off the video. That's it for me now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Albufera soaps, Café Citrico. Like the scent, simple but efficient. And I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you did, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to put a like, really helps the channel. And if you want to help the channel even more, there's my affiliate links. And there's a few codes for you guys if you want discounts. The codes there, I don't earn anything from it. It's just for discounts for you guys. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye bye. Ciao.